Hey, welcome friends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know I've been away for a really long time, so I do apologize, and I know my content's here and there, but let me just tell you what I'm put myself into. I'm going to start doing audio recording and podcasting as part of my content creation project. And for those people who have been following me, I thank you so much. All those people who've been watching my hotel vlogs that I've done back in November, I thank you. From the bottom of my heart, a big thanks to all my subscribers that have been keeping in contact and just watching my content. I know I'm a bit nervous because I haven't done this literally for a few months, so it's a very rough and dry sort of draft. In this video, I just want to give you a run through on my setup that I have here, and I'm really excited. I've only just discovered it, so you're going to be listening in real time. So without further ado, let me talk to you what I've come up with in this little audio setup, which I'm hopefully going to be making some podcast episodes around here. So the gear that I'm being recording in now is I recently purchased the Zoom H2N recorder. It's a dedicated recorder, and you are actually getting the audio from this recorder and no longer from the video camera or Rode mic that I've been using in the past, which used to just connect straight up to the camera. So I now have dedicated audio going into stuff. So woohoo, excellent. And I need to learn how to sync that through. So I haven't done that just yet. So this will be the first video. As you're watching it, you'll notice that I've done my first attempt of syncing. So hopefully my lips match the words that is happening. So obviously what you hear is I'm wearing headphones, and the headphones allows me, for anyone who's familiar with audio recording, audio is really important when it comes to making content. People will tend to, or viewers like yourself, will forgive bad quality visuals, because you can just simply look away or turn around, but you are less forgiving when I have bad audio, such as echoing, distractions, knockings, etc. So I am listening real time. I can hear myself whilst I'm talking and making this recording. And if I hear something that's not meant to be, I can pause and repeat, say that again. But, there's a lot of errors because I'm talking, as you see. Lots of ums and ahs and so's. If you follow me a lot, I do say so a lot. So I do apologize in advance. What's also attached to is a lavalier mic. So that's attached to my t-shirt, as you can see. And the purpose that I use a lav mic and not the dedicated mic is that I am not that great. It's fixing up a me problem. And the me problem that I have is that I struggle to look in one direction as I talk. I do tend to fidget a lot because I make things up as I go. I am quite haphazard. When I say I want to record, I just want to put things on and hit the record button. I don't want to go to a plan and then the plan sits and then I'll go, I'll do it later, and I'll get distracted. So I basically am just a haphazard recorder. So I want things that is just there. I can just whack things on and just boom, start blurting out content. It's been a bit of a death of me, I understand. And hopefully as I go through, I get better at that. You know how that kind of goes. So lavalier mic, as I'm saying, I do waffle. The lavalier mic actually prevents the fact that if so I have my audio there. If I'm now in front of the audio, if I start to turn my head, the problem that I was encountering was that if I'm speaking this way, the voice actually changes and like I was saying earlier before, audio quality, I am going to be very attentive to it. So having a lavalier mic, as I turn my head or do whatever, it remains constant. The downside of that is that I realize that I have to wear a shirt in here, and me personally, I'm at home, I'd rather be a little bit more comfortable not having a shirt on. That's just the way that I am. But to make audio in the sake of your audio listening experience, I will put on a shirt for you. So that's basically the gear and all the toys that are attached to me. You can notice the elephant in the room is like, why have I got the audio recorder behind towel, and what the hell am I doing in my walk-in robe? Well, again, to maximize sound quality. I am putting myself into this room to make sure that I can get the best quality sound that I can get. Anywhere else in this house, it will probably echo, because Elaine and I live quite a minimalistic sort of life. And with that, we are talking about bare walls, bare rooms, and it will just sound like an auditorium if I go anywhere else. So I'm inside my walk-in robe with a lot of clothes, a lot of material. I have all this, hopefully absorbing some of that, you know, the unwanted echoes and the noise distractions and stuff. So it's pretty cool that I'm in this house now that I'm in Brisbane. We also have carpet as well. So, oops, pardon my boxes, but you can see, I just want to show you the carpet below me. So I think the audio is a lot better than what it was in my previous videos, and definitely a lot better than what it was in my office back in Darwin in those very earlier YouTube videos. So, you know, tell me what you think in the comments below, how the audio sounds. Is it good? Is it all right? Is it at a professional level, or could it be better? If you have any suggestions. And here's an example of me talking about the lavalier mic. So I'm now talking in this direction. With the lav mic, it keeps it consistent, but if I didn't have that lav mic, I'm now talking from like almost like a 6 o'clock directly away from the microphone. So that was a problem that I had, and this is the way that I've mitigated this issue. One thing I do want to throw in, I always try to overthink problems and stuff. So the way I need to communicate to Elaine when she wants to get my attention, I also have my iPad down here. So instead of her knocking on the door, say, hey, XYZ, dinner's ready, or I need help, whatever, she is going to send me a messenger thing, which I can see down here. And I'll notice a notification. It's like, she'll say something. It's like, shut up, Henry, talking too loud, or I'm trying to sleep, or what have you, or dinner's ready, which is probably more appropriate. I can just respond through the touch screen with an emoji, just going, yeah, I acknowledge what she's saying, and, you know, I should end up the video ASAP without any audio distraction. Brilliant, aren't I? And one other thing that I put myself up to make myself more prep, last thing, is I have a stick-it note up here, because I'm a bit of a dumbass and I do forget. So I have on the list, I go iPad Pro. I'm sorry it's backwards because it's on the camera. Podcasting MEP, for those people who are like in the catering and the chefing world, MEP stands for Mise en Place, so it's just my prep list. I have iPad Pro for Elaine messaging, wear a shirt, have your lav mic, have your Bose QC, which is my headphones, and where my thumb is, it actually says auxiliary cable, which is the cable that is attached down here. And obviously it should be my H2N voice recorder, but if I'm really forgetting that, I might actually forget that. You know, something, we got bigger problems than not having your mise en place, this setting up. Anyway, I'm going to end this now. I noticed that it's about 8 minutes 50. Hopefully you guys can stay tuned to my very first episode on my podcast. I plan to do it after dinner tonight. I have no plan, like there's no prep to it. I'm just really excited to get this thing started and get content, just putting it out there again. It's been a long time. If you've got to this stage and you listened up to here, I do thank you. To be honest, thank you in the most biggest way, because as a content creator, currency to me, gratitude comes in the form of watch time, listen time. The more time that an audience pays attention to the gibberish that comes out of my mouth, it actually benefits me like currency. So every second counts. And if you've got up to this far, which is 9 minutes 45, that is brilliant. Can you please put in an emoji of, like, say, a house or something? So I know that you've listened up to here. And I want to send a personal thank you to you for, you know, giving up a very big part of your life, which is time. Yeah, I don't want to waffle that on too much, but just a big thank you if you got to this far. Till then, I hope that you can pay attention to my podcast and my future videos. I'm going to do my best to just keep rolling out content out there. And in the first and next episode, I'm going to talk about what I intend to produce for audience and how I endeavor to provide value to make life for yourself or someone that you know about better. Till then, take care, have a great day wherever you are, stay safe, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.